Hey y'all, you're watching Chris
and the Donnis.
Well, good evening everybody. We hope that you enjoyed that opening for this particular video. Okay, so it is Sunday evening, August 22nd, 2021. So wanted to kind of give you all some updates on some of our channel changes that we're making and to kind of give you the background of why we made them. So for those of you who may have watched a particular video we made back in June when we sold our RV, Dennis did a great job of pointing out all the features of the RV and making that video to advertise that it was for sale. And fortunately we were able to sell it. So there was a need to update the video online so that people would not still think it was for sale. So we went in, we edited the title to indicate that it was sold, but we were faced with a little bit of a dilemma. And that dilemma was that we had kind of superimposed a email address and Dennis's phone number on the video so that people could contact him to show that they were interested in the RV. Well, we no longer needed to advertise that information. So he asked if I could go in and kind of blur out that printed information on the video. So I went on to YouTube, found the video, and found a way that I could blur out that information. After we blurred it out, we then realized that the audio was still advertising the email address and the phone number. So I looked at some of the audio library on there and found kind of a clip that I could superimpose in the audio track, and it actually recorded over the original video audio track that was on there of Dennis speaking. So I narrowed it down to that segment, and it plays music over that segment of the video. So we were able to resolve that particular video dilemma with the email address and the phone number. So once we resolved that particular video's problem, it kind of got those creative juices running in my head of we might need to make some other changes with how we present our channel and so forth. And so I started thinking about, how can I incorporate maybe using some of the free audio clips that YouTube allows for people on their channels to use without having to worry about copyright and all that stuff. So I found a couple of clips that we're incorporating on this debut video that you've already experienced one of them. You'll experience one at the end when we run the credits. And I also wanted to kind of do something with some graphics with like a title screen and with a ending credit screen as well. So what some of you may not realize is that we actually have two YouTube channels. The first one we had originally was named Chris Hottel, after my name. It was created back in the fall of 2012, and we semi-retired it in the fall of 2017. It of course is still active and people can still see videos and so forth on there, but we stopped actively adding additional videos to it in 2017, and it has, as of this date, about 60 subscribers, and people come across videos and watch them when they search on certain criteria. And then in 2017, by that time Dennis wanted to become more active and actually wanted a channel that reflected both of us instead of just me. That original channel, I was more eager to put videos out there and actually be on video, and at the time when we first started, Dennis wasn't sure if he wanted to be on camera so much. Oh, I have a visitor. Hey TJ. So So initially he was not as active in the videos, but over the course of the years he became more comfortable and actually brought a more lively element, because by myself I'm not as entertaining as he is, and he definitely steals the show. So it's turned out to be a very good thing. So when we created the second channel in 2017, we initially named it Chris and Dennis, and the videos from that point forward on that channel, you may have noticed in the past, they have kind of our names flying together, all loose letters into the title Chris and Dennis for a few seconds, and then they scatter away, and then at the end is the credits. And for the first 3 videos, it just listed our names as normal. Well, when the 4th video was made on that second channel, he decided in the credits he wanted his name to be listed as Dennis the Donnis and his last name. Well, so I incorporated the Donnis in the credits from that point forward. It didn't occur to us that, hey, let's kind of really play up the Donnis, and so starting with this video, we've renamed the channel Chris and the Donnis instead of just Chris and Dennis. So for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, which is as of today 87 subscribers, and we thank all of you who are subscribed. If you've noticed that changed, that is why it changed recently. I also went back to the original channel named Chris Hottel, and I changed it to say Chris with the Donnis, because that really reflects that it started out being primarily me, but over the course of time he gradually became more involved. So it was also to make a distinction between the 2 channels. The photo that I have associated with that channel is one of our older photos together, and then the photo associated with this channel is a more recent photo. So that's kind of the history of our channels, the renaming of them to reflect both of us being together in those videos, and then that we're going to kind of venture into a little bit more audio variety with some music and some graphics, and to kind of spread our wings a little bit and make these videos a little bit more semi-professional. So that's pretty much what we've got going on with these channels. And behind me, they wanted to be in this little video too. So TJ's our boy cat on top of the picnic table, and Dakota's our girl cat down on the seat. So they wanted to be part of this particular video. Now, as far as the content of our videos going forward, you can expect that they'll still include a lot of information about travel. We'll definitely still continue to do the hotel reviews. Those seem to be some of our most popular videos. And once we get to go back to doing cruises, we'll definitely share those experiences. As many of you may be aware, we did our most recent road trip about 3 weeks ago and did some daily videos from that, and that was a lot of fun. So we're going to try to not only continue to do those, but we may do some videos where we kind of give some travel tips, give some of our recommendations, maybe give you some ideas of some trips that you might want to take, and just kind of share some of our experiences and see, you know, what might work for you on some of your travel plans. And then, you know, we might venture off topic and we might go into some other just ordinary life stuff, you know, whether it be, you know, personal finance, maybe cooking, I don't know, just shopping or exercise, nutrition, I don't know, whatever's going on in our lives or whatever, we can share those as well. I'm starting to draw a blank. Oh, now I remember. Because I have the 2 channels, and because I'm not sure if the same subscribers are on both channels or if there's a different set that's on one but not the other, this particular video I'm going to actually attempt to post on both channels, and in the description, which if you're watching it on a computer or you're able to see the description down below, I'm going to try to post the link for both channels there, so that if you're not subscribed to one or the other, that you can go to those channels and subscribe to them. That way, whenever there is an update to either channel, you'll be able to see that. Now, don't expect the older channel, the Chris with the Donnis channel, to really have any additional videos beyond this one. You know, I might change my mind, but I don't foresee it. The current channel is the one called Chris and the Donnis, because that really is what our life is all about. Both of us equally together, just sharing our lives and our travel adventures and anything else we care to share with y'all. So I think that about does it for this video. So I guess I can do like some of the more popular YouTubers out there that have channels. You know, if you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way when we post new videos, you'll be aware of those new videos and you can stay in touch with us. Also, feel free to leave comments. We will do our best to read them and reply. You know, we've been on YouTube now for about 9 years, and you know, have a modest following, but that's fine. Not sure we're quite ready for the big time of having thousands of subscribers yet, but who knows? You know, maybe one of these days we'll get lucky and the word will get out and we'll get a following. But if not, you know, we're doing okay. We're happy with the lives we've got right now, so we're good to go. All right, well, until next time, have a good evening, and we'll see you next time.